We left off yesterday with a massive list of players to push through in the defence. So today is a day we're fixing that defence. We're going to choose it. We're not going to go off vibes anymore. We're going to go off who I think is best for my team. Saliba at 40% ownership. It's one of them where you just can't afford not to have him. But we're not going to go looking too much into that right now. What do I want to look at? I want to look at an ICT index. Pedro Porro is the highest on the ICT index. And how is fixture at the start of the season? Leicester at the start of the season. He's going to be the first name on the team sheet, I think, here. Obviously, we can rotate through this a lot. I do like Dallo as well. That's the United bias. So they're the first two that are going to go onto the page. Ben White at that one point. Right, I think that's what we're going to go off for now, off the ICT index. And the rest is going to be total points. Ben White, obviously getting the most points out of any player that I've shortlisted. It seems like a good option. However, I just don't know how influential he is going to be next season. And I know it's really stupid and you shouldn't let it affect you on FPL. I just don't like Ben White as a person, so he's going to be the first name that we remove. Even though we got the most points in defence last year, I just don't like him as a person. And 6.5 mil is a lot for a defender, especially one that I don't like. We've got Pedro Porro in the team. Time to look at defenders now. Right, I think the way to go, Jurrien Timber. We just don't know if he'll be playing. We just don't know what he'll be playing. I think he will be playing. Just because I can't confirm if he's going to be playing, I'm going to have to remove him from the wish list. For now, obviously later in the season, I might go, oh, you know what, you are playing a lot. I'll bring you in. Gehi wants to say he's just not that threat in the box. So yeah, we're going to remove Gehi from the list. Kiriar, we don't know if you're going to be playing, so we're going to remove you from the list. This is the way we've got to do it. We've got to work our way down. Udogie versus Pedro Porro. I don't want two Spurs defenders in there, so Pedro Porro is the one that I want. If we're going to have a Spurs defender in, I want Pedro Porro. So there we go. Udogie and Romero can get removed. I didn't add Van de Ven, did I? So I don't have to worry about that one. And now it's kind of just like facing people up against each other. It's like, who do I want more, Castagna or Robinson? Oh, it's a tough one. What did Castagna do last year? 1 goal, 3 assists. I think Robinson got 6 assists. With a 0.6 and a 3.75 expected assists. And see how Castagna had much less expected assists. So yeah, Robinson will be my guy there. If I do go for the Fulham route, I don't know if we're going to go for the Fulham route yet. Fulham's first few games, obviously the first one against United, but then Leicester, Ipswich and West Ham are some nice fixtures for him, so there's potential there. There is potential there. Looking at Liverpool's defenders, do I want Trent or do I want Van Dijk? And if I'm going to be honest, the points difference aren't too much right now, but it will be this season, I think. So I'm going to get rid of Van Dijk from the watch list. Anderson versus Mitchell. The point difference is not too much, but I feel like Anderson's got that more goal threat. 3.29 expected assists compared to what's Anderson's goals. 1.75 even had more expected assists. So yeah, Anderson can stay, and we're gonna remove. Yeah. Okay. Right. Aït-Nouri or Totte. I'd much prefer Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri gets more forward and is just better in the team. So yeah, Totti can get removed from there. We are working it down. We're on to just a page now. We've just got a page. Justin or Ricardo. What are the fixtures even looking like? The fixtures aren't too strong for us at the start of the season, and we just don't know how they're going to do. So yeah, Leicester players are going to get removed now. Okay. Who else have we got on it? Munoz. It's Munoz versus Anderson. It's a big one there for me, because Munoz 4 assists in the 16 starts that he made compared to Anderson, who got 5 goal involvements throughout the whole season. I prefer the Munoz there. I do prefer Munoz, so we're going to remove Anderson. Munoz is staying. Munoz get more game time. You saw he was playing in Copa America. He's playing great in Copa America if you've not watched it. He was on form, people. He was on form. I really don't like doing it, but I feel like I have to remove Ian Maatson because I don't know what that game time is going to be like for him. I feel like he should be the starter for Aston Villa. But until I know that, I can't back myself on that. I'm going to have to watch more pre-season of Aston Villa, see how he's playing in pre-season of Aston Villa. And for now, he just doesn't make enough for the cut for me. With Moreno and Digne fighting for that left-back spot alongside him, it's just too risky to have someone like that in the team. Dallo versus Shaw versus Martinez. I'll obviously back Dallo over Martinez. But it's Dalot versus Shaw. Shaw's such a vital role into the way United play, but Dalot can just play everywhere, and he 1 goal, 4 assists in the season before, and then Dalot last year 2 goals, 3 assists. What was Luke Shaw's? Yeah, you know what? We're going to remove Luke Shaw. Dalot can stay. There we go. Okay, Dalot stays in the team. We're moving it down. Johnson versus Davies. I'm going to back... I'll back Johnson, I think, over... Mate, I don't like the start of the season for Ipswich, to be honest. So we're not... What's it like after that? It's a nice run after that. But I've already got Muric in there, actually, thinking about it. We already have Muric, so I don't want to double up on that. I don't mind double up on the Arsenal. So Saliba still has a chance to get into the team. Right, now we're down to... where have we got? Hall versus Shah. I know Shah's going to be playing, so that's why I'm going to have to back Shah over Hall for now, because I know Shah's going to be in the team, and he does provide a goal threat, so yeah. Pau Torres... Aston Villa, what's Aston Villa's start looking like? It's not too bad, is it? I think we're going to have to narrow it down by now, looking at what people's starts look like, because Arsenal don't have the greatest start for me to back in 2 of them, so I might just have to... But it's Arsenal in the day. They were most clean sheets last year. I can see a clean sheet here, I can see a clean sheet here, but then it's three games where I can't see clean sheets in the opening, and then another 3 games where they're going to struggle to get a clean sheet as well. Yeah, this Arsenal team, it's not worth me backing too many of them. So Saliba goes, which is a massive, massive move to make, but he does go. He's going to have to go. Right, Tarkowski versus Mikalenko is a big one, that, isn't it? Tarkowski got 2 goals, 1 assist last year. No, sorry, that's Mikalenko. Tarkowski got a goal and an assist from a centre-back position. What's the start to the season looking like? It's a bit iffy, isn't it? Right, I think that's what we're going to have to do now. We're going to have to look at people's start to the season. Newcastle have an okay start to the season. It's not great though, is it? Bournemouth away, where they conceded last year. Spurs probably conceded a goal. Wolves probably conceded a goal. It's probably conceded a goal here. Probably conceded a goal here. Probably conceded a goal here. But it's the way Shaw plays, I like that. I like them first 2 fixtures, but I feel like I'm going to have to not back a Newcastle defender at the start of the season, especially the way they were playing. With all the injuries in defence, unless it's another defender, I can't see the clean sheets coming through for him a lot. We're narrowing it down a lot here. How's Murillo's season looking like? The start's nice for him with the 2 home fixtures there. But how many clean sheets did I keep last year? 3? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm going to pass on backing up a Forest clean sheet there. Kirk has got 6 in his 22 starts. Munoz, how many clean sheets did you get? 5 in his 16 starts. Munoz has got to go in this team. Sorry. And that leaves, it's only with 2 spaces left. If we remove, right, I think Munoz, Porro and Dalot are all confirmed, so if we remove them, and it's going to leave us with this page now for the last 2 spots in the team to figure out what route we want to go with here. Obviously Trent is a massive one there. With the way they're starting the season, I think Trent might be a good... Yeah, look at that start to the season. Ipswich, Brentford, the United blank, fair enough. Yeah, put Trent in there, and it's going to leave one last spot for whoever can fill in. So with Maatson and Saliba getting replaced, basically. What's Wolves start to the season looking like? Not nice at all. Aït-Nouri's not staying in this team. I'm going to remove you from it. Does who like the Bournemouth one? Not really a fan of the Bournemouth one either, I won't lie to you. So the Bournemouth players are going to go now, just because I don't like that start to the season. So it's going to leave me with 2 Everton defenders, Aston Villa, Fulham or West Ham. West Ham really don't have a nice start, do they? So West Ham are going to leave as well. It's going to leave us with 4 players left, and it's going to leave me with Pau Torres, who we had in this team a lot last year. Mikalenko, who we do like to back, but I prefer to back Tarkowski, I think, over Mikalenko. So we are going to remove Mikalenko now. We're getting down there. We are getting down to the final few. Once again, Robertson's got these nice fixtures afterwards. We have to look basically at, right, so this is defence that I'm going with. These are 4 defenders, and whoever I pick here needs to complement them. So when is Pedro Porro's bad game? Pedro Porro's got a bad game, 3 and 4. Someone's got the first 5. Okay. Munoz has got a bad game, 3 and 4. No, 3 and 5, sorry. Okay. Trent's got a bad game, 3. Okay, and then Dallow's got a bad game in 3. So whoever's got a good game in game week 3, you know, Tarkowski's playing Bournemouth, Robinson's playing Ipswich away, and Pau Torres is playing Leicester away. Okay, what else did it say there? We had game week 5 was a bad game week for someone. Yeah, for Munoz. Game week 4, who are you playing in game week 4? Villa. It's not great, is it? Game week 4, West Ham, okay. And you are playing Everton at home. I think Tarkowski's going to lose the battle here, and it's going to be down to Robinson or Pau Torres. Oh, how many clean sheets did he get last year? Pau Torres only kept 6 clean sheets. Robinson kept 9 clean sheets. Robinson's going to get into the team here, and that's going to be the defence for the starting game week. If we make those transfers now, make them transfers, confirm the transfers, and then we'll see who's starting. Obviously, I don't want Robinson starting in that first game week, so we're going to just put Chaplin in for now. So this midfield is going to change. I like Trent against Ipswich. I'm okay with Porro against Leicester. Munoz against Brentford I'm alright with, and Dallow against Fulham I'm very much okay with. Yeah, I imagine one of these defenders might change. I might go to a back. I like going to a 3-back, but I like that I've got only full-backs. I always like backing a full-back over a centre-back. I might get proven wrong on this. I might change the team still yet, but that is the most optimal defence in the first 5 game weeks, I think. That's what we're going with. That's what we're going with, guys. So we can understand how the league's going, and that's the safest bet, I think. So, but yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Let me know in the comments who you're going to go for in your defence. Let me know if I've inspired you to get any of these players in your defence. And make sure to join the league in the code below. And I was saying I might do a prize, I just forgot what the prize would be. But yeah, that's the end of the video now, guys. I do thank you for watching. Hopefully I do see you next time. Cheers, guys.